Howdy, 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 back at it again. Today's video is going to cover what I believe to be a strong corner knockdown setup from Marisa. If you like this type of content, if you want to see more of it, leave a like in the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow it in year 2, and I'd really appreciate the support. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So this is going to start with a Gladius knockdown in the corner, and we're going to frame kill with crouch jab to end up plus 21. That's going to allow us to do a charge stand heavy punch that will beat wake up buttons. So I do this, and if my timing's right, I can confirm the counter hit and go into back heavy punch and route, boom, big damage. It will also catch jump out. However, there I'm only plus 7, so I need to go into medium punch. Confirming the hit is not that bad. There are no counter hit, so I go into medium punch. No counter hit, go into medium punch. Counter hit, go into back heavy punch. Okay, so counter hit confirming it, not hard at all. But if you don't want to, you could always just go into medium punch because that'll always work. The real prize here, though, I think is what if they keep blocking? Well, if they keep blocking, we're plus 4. So if they do a reversal, we should always be able to combo the trade after back heavy punch into another back heavy punch. Really strong. If they keep blocking, they've now taken almost, 2 full bars of drive gauge damage. And we have the spacing trap set up, so they can't really push anything. We can sort of try to react to, whiff crouch medium kick, jump out, whatever. Just play reactively, keep them in the corner, play really solid. They can't jump out. If they jump out, we can loop the situation. Or, we can go for other Oki or something like that, right? Doesn't matter. The only things we're really worried about are getting perfect parried, right, and getting reversaled. So, man, if only we had an option that could beat both of those. Oh, we do. So what we can do here instead is do what I'm going to call OD command grab. OD scoot him into command grab. You do have to delay this a little bit. If I go for the command grab immediately, I'm going to run out of armor before his DP hits me, so you have to delay it by like 2 frames. Not a big deal. You see here on Luke, we're going to end up getting a full combo off of this. You just have to walk back a little bit, but it's not bad at all. You might even be able to backdash. Yeah, if you want the easy version, you just backdash into heavy kick and you're fine. But you can totally just walk back and do like 74% just because he made a bad guess, right? Now, as I mentioned, this will also grab drive parry. This armor is also great because if they do something like reversal crouch light punch, we'll armor through it. And if they sufficiently delay their tech, we'll be able to grab them. Now, because we're having to delay this, there is going to be like a small window where if they delay it by like exactly 4 or 5 frames, I think, they will end up grabbing our command grab and blocking our back heavy punch. But it's such a tight window that I'm not really worried about people doing that like consistently on purpose. And also if we think they're going to delay tech, we can just walk back and wait for it and do like 70+% to them for doing so. Or we can just like really hard call it out with this stupid crouch heavy punch option. So I'm not super worried about that, but just know that there is a possibility. That's it for the setup. The rest of the video is just going to be me showing, hey, which characters do we get a full combo on? Which characters do we just get the reset on? Which characters doesn't this work on at all? Okay? So thank you for watching this far. Stick with me for the rest if you want to see who you can implement this on. Jury is a character just like Luke, where we just let her fall, don't even need to hold back. And 50+% depending on meter investment and full combo. DJ is just like Luke in Jury, except you're going to get a little bit less. I like doing dash out of the corner into stand heavy kick. If you spend level 3, it doesn't really matter. But if you have any other level of meter investment, obviously you're going to want to keep him in the corner. Blanca is probably the character most susceptible to this because we don't need to spend OD. And we still get the full combo. So, do this against Blanca a lot. So, Aki here, her DP would of course get her out of the strike. her snake step because this is vulnerable to throws. So mix-up changes a little bit against her, but bottom line is she shouldn't be spending meter to try to get out of this. So against Jamie, you don't have to spend OD, you can just do regular, but we just end up with this +3 situation that they kind of want you to end up with. Not super rewarding, but strong because you don't have to spend OD meter to beat his DP. Cammy's a really interesting case because, one, you don't need to do OD, you can do regular, but you're only +4. So unlike Jamie, you can do like jabs here, so you get a combo, but you don't get like a full melt her life bar combo. So it's strong in one way because, hey, I don't need to spend bar, but it's weak in another way because, you know, it probably would be better for you if you just backed off and tried to do like a real shimmy. So Honda is basically the same thing as Jamie. You don't need to spend OD, you can do light, and we end up +3. You know, we get the armor break if he tries to do it, and then we just have to use this situation to our advantage. Ryu is going to be the first character that this just straight up doesn't work on. The hits on his DP are spaced so far apart that he just goes right through it. Guile is going to be the second character against whom we have no options, just like Ryu. He just flash kicks and hits us. So, you know, I knew there was a reason I hated Guile. I don't think anybody will be surprised that Amnesia just beats this. So, not necessarily the mix you want to go for against JP. Rashid is going to be the first character against whom this doesn't work at all. It knocks us down, and he's at frame advantage. So, not a good idea against Rashid. Ed is a strange case because we could delay it long enough, and then we would get a combo just like against Cammy. However, we have to delay this by a bunch to the point where we really couldn't still catch delay tech. So the most common situation is that we're going to end up grabbing him before his invincibility runs out and he'll win. So Ken is going to introduce us to a class of character to whom we beat their DP, but we don't get a full punish on it. So that's all we get. We get the knockdown, they spent meter, we spent meter, they're still in the corner, we're super plus. Seems like a good trade to me. The situation with Chun is a lot like Ken, except her DP only hits once, so we don't even need to spend OD. So even better situation for us than it is against Ken. The way this works against Akuma is probably my favorite interaction. Because if we spend OD here, we both get knocked down, but we're plus by a lot. We're +7. So we can like wake up with stand medium punch, and he just has to eat that pressure. And I guarantee you 90% of Akumas are probably mashing in there because they're like, I hit him with the DP, I must be plus. And no, I'm in fact plus. Terry's DP is going to be almost identical to Ken's. Have to spend OD, get a knockdown, end up +45. So frame advantage is a little bit different, but it's pretty much the exact same situation. That wraps it up for me. Hopefully this is helpful. As always, I hope y'all have a great time.